Hey, this is Stellar Artifacts here. My name is Eli. This is a YouTube channel where I review toys and statues derived from pop culture, like comic books, movies, horror, stuff like that. If you're into that sort of stuff, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. I've got a new review today of my very first Sideshow piece. I've never had a Sideshow piece. I've always looked at their stuff. So last time I had a XM Superman. This time I got a Darth Vader. I've been looking for a good Darth Vader that I wanted. This piece is old, maybe about a year old, I'm guessing. I found it at a comic shop down in California when I was shopping online, and they had it on display in their shop. I think they were called Legacy Comics and Cards or something like that. Anyway, let me get this unboxed so I can show you. This is from Rogue One. So Rogue One is, in my opinion, the only relevant Star Wars storyline from the original Star Wars movies. So this Darth Vader is a portrayal from that movie. Most particularly from the end of the movie when he is kind of kicking ass. Okay. Yeah, they reinforced it with a lot of tape from the shop. So that's going to be Darth Vader's belt. So first things first, let me get the base out. Okay, so I believe this is a quarter scale figure. And we got 208 out of 1,000. So this is going to be the underside of the base here. And what the base is it's the wreckage of the rebel ship that they board. And here is his polystone sculpted body here. So it kind of keys into the front of the base, and the back end is magnetized. So you just got to make sure that front foot is seated in there real well, and the rest of it clicks. So there we got his head. I'll get close-ups at the end, guys, so actually, before I put the head on, his tunic, if it goes underneath, and there's Velcro on the side so you can get this through, I just noticed. The cape and this tunic underneath is adjustable by wire. There's wire inside so you can pose it dynamically, because this is a dynamic figure. He's in motion. He is in attack mode. And before I put the cape on, this belt is meant to go around him. Like so. Probably not going to have time to get him in the ideal pose with this cape here, but like I said, it is adjustable. So now that I got that on, little hole in the cape, you just put the head through. Wrong side of the cape here. Let me get this styrofoam out of the way. You got his arm, this lightsaber here. And it slides right in like so. Alright, let's take a look at this. I don't know if you guys got a good view, but this is like I said, a really dynamic pose. He's got his hand out, so he's really utilizing the force here. He is messing people up when he boards that ship in Rogue One. The base is, like I said, it's supposed to be the wreckage of the rebel ship that they board. Some pretty good details on the base. Once again, this cape, it might not be in the most pose at the very moment, but you can kind of play with the cape if you want a different pose with it. Well, I don't know about you guys, but that was probably one of the best scenes in the Rogue One movie at the end, because nobody had witnessed Darth Vader get on and clean up shop with his abilities like that. So that was one of the great things. I was looking for a good Darth Vader piece. There was another piece put out a couple years ago. I think it was a couple years ago by Iron Studios, and Iron Studios put out a piece, and I don't know if it was called the Legacy piece or what, but it was a really awesome piece. It's also quarter scale, I think. I think it might beat this as far as overall awesomeness, but this is not far behind, and you can't really find this anywhere. This is going for probably this is probably going for $600-700 on eBay, above what retail is. Anyway, I think it's really cool, you know. Instead of him just sitting still, he is ready to whoop some butt here. Let me get some close-ups before I send you off. Okay, gonna get some close-ups here for you. So I think he's about 25 inches tall, according to the specs on him. Spin him around a little bit so you get some different angles. We go down here. This is his belt. Removable with Velcro in the back. Down here we got his shiny boots. This is the base, which is pretty big too. So, like I said, it's a wreckage. You can kind of see the wrecked ship here, rebel ship that he's on. Got a lot of weathering, damage done. If you lift his cape up, you can see there's blaster marks underneath. Anyway, I really like this. Since I couldn't get the Iron Studios piece, I thought this one was the next best piece. Quarter scale Darth Vader Rogue One Sideshow Collectibles. What do you guys think? You guys got any comments for me? Let me know if you like this. Hit the like button, subscribe. Any comments? Anyway, like I said, my favorite scene from Rogue One, which is the best part of that movie. So anyway, hey, I wanted to thank you for watching my unboxing and letting me share my statue with you. I'm not a huge Star Wars collector. The market is completely saturated with Star Wars, and there are cool things out there, but I prefer to lean towards like Darth Vader. Like I have a few of those in my collection. Nothing like this until now. And I got another piece in the future that I'll be sharing, which is a smaller Star Wars piece. But yeah. Anyway, my channel is Stellar Artifacts. If you could please go ahead and like and subscribe, and you'll see some future videos of similar things, statues and toys and such. Thank you for joining me. Good night.